Good afternoon to you all, the viewer, and welcome to another edition of Pertinent Questions. Technology has taken over almost every aspect of life. It has changed the entire face of humanity, completely and absolutely. Today, you sit in the comfort of your zone, you press a button, and you'll be speaking with people who are 20, 30 kilometers away. The cyber world has gone and has come a long way. It has made things very easy for mankind. But good as it may be, it has its own shortcomings. That is expected because psychologists call something the fundamental alternatives of life. You have the yes, you have the no, you have the north, you have the south, you have the male, you have the female, etc., etc. Bullying and attacks in the cyberspace are getting worrisome and very disturbing. Today, I have brought you inside this studio an academic to look into the challenges that confront us. It has been very, very difficult getting her pinned down for this program. We have been on her trails for the last 2 weeks. But she's here at last. She's an associate professor in the field of computer science. And you teach computer science at the Faculty of Computing and Technology, UniOsun. It is my privilege to welcome Dr. Adepeju Adigun, an associate professor in that department. Madam, you are welcome.
Thank you, sir, the moderator.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. I will have to do this production very quickly because you tell me you're on your way. You are catching a flight in Lagos. Okay. No, never mind. It's part of your job. I want this beginning of this presentation to be like a seminar. You want to tell us some of the things we need to know. What is the internet? Very briefly. What is the relationship between the internet and artificial intelligence? So you can answer that.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Talking about the internet is a way of accessing the entire world to a layman.
Like me.
So, for example, now we are here in Oshogbo, Agumbelewo, Ref FM.
Western television.
Western television. Oh,
Western
sorry.
Spring.
So without leaving our location here, we can communicate, access anywhere, either be video, audio, be anything. We can do that through the use of internet. Talk of AI, we call it A is for artificial, and the letter I there is for the intelligence. That's artificial intelligence. That artificial intelligence means that to a name, I'm trying to present it to a layman.
Yes, that's what I want.
It's a way of allowing equipment, tools, technology to render the services that we human beings, you and I, can do.
Okay.
And the opportunity of using AI, where we can have 10, 4, 40 thousands of personnel as human beings. With the use of AI, it will reduce the number, the size of personnel that may be needed.
The barest minimum.
Yes. And at the same time, the connection between the internet and the AI is that actually there are some offline AI The offline, I mean, is that as we are here, you are operating your gadget. It's one of the AI. But not going outside. For the AI, your media, your television, people outside the country even accessing it.
Yeah.
That's when it's connected with the use of internet. When it is not connected with the use of internet, but you can use that facility like your washing machine, like your iron, that nobody will know that you are doing anything around you, that you are operating your robot within you. That's offline.
Okay.
That you are not connected with the people outside. You are still around yourself. But so far you can link up with another person using your gadget. You have merged the use of AI with the internet.
Good. What is the cyberspace? What is it?
Thank you. The cyberspace is when we are referring to the cloud. The cloud, as we all know that as we are looking at the sky, where we refer to it as the cloud because the data, the database, all the instrument, the internet even pass through that space. You and I, as we are doing now that we are on live, we are passing through that space, that cyberspace. But the cyberspace is like a building. Like those buildings now, we have different rooms serving different purposes, different functions. Exactly the same thing, we have it in the air, in the space. And that one deal with wireless. Without the use of cable, all these wires locked together, we can't see it. It deals with the signals. So that cyberspace is a space that accommodates the data, the resources, everything that you and I and other people outside where we are not can have or can store all their needs and get it at any time. If you call your friends now, either Agumbelewo or people in UK or anywhere, it will be stored in the space, in the cyberspace. And that is the reason why, well, the security last. Let me reserve that one.
We are coming to that. What is
not all
cyber?
the security that we can mention.
Oh yeah, whatever it is,
So
you are permitted
I
to.
will just try.
What when we talk of cyber
but
insecurity,
that cyber space is a way, is an avenue, is a room, is a space that accommodates all our resources, all our use, without having physical access to it.
Before I come to that cyber security or otherwise, as an expert, I want to ask you, I'm talking practically from a layman's point of view. Has research not shown you that someday in the next 150, 100, 150 years, that space could collapse? Is there anything like that? Because whatever it is, this building, after maybe 300 years, it might begin to crack. I don't know, but the way the whole world is loading its resources inside the space, what you call the cyberspace, someday you have not, science has not led us into believing that someday it could collapse.
Thank you. It has been happening. It has happened.
Okay.
And it will continue.
How?
Thank you. For that database in the cloud, in the space, we have banded and unbanded space. The banded one is the one that with fixed size. An unbanded one is the one that's open, that can accommodate anything. But for the unbounded, is open to limited data, limited resources. That TikTok today, Instagram tomorrow, this, that. That one is open. It can go to unbounded space, cyberspace. But this bounded one is the one that normally collapse. And that's crack. That's when you have database crack, this and that.
Yeah.
But the solution to it that they have been doing is the expansion. We call it data expansion. That's when you now hear, increase your bandwidth, increase this, increase that. When you now increase your bandwidth, for example now, this is a paper. I'm sorry. For now, we have this for a start. We now discover that, okay, we have been writing. This space is full. It's better we look for another space. Let's try to look for another space. But the space to accommodate another space, that's the boundary that we need to increase when we're expanding. We now discover, we don't have enough space. Then we need to extend. Then we now extend.
You add another.
Add another one. Continuously like that. Yoruba people say, Ojú ọ̀run, I'm sorry to say, Ojú ọ̀run tẹ́yẹ fò láì farakanra. We cannot and not. That's the power of God.
We cannot what?
We cannot exhaust the space in the cloud. But we are restricted to certain. You have your own space. I have my space. UK country has their own cyberspace. Nigeria has its own cyberspace. Other continents has their own cyberspace. And we still have the free space zone that we can, in Osun State now, as we are growing, the land keep on extending. So we don't have any bushy area now. we don't have any bushy area. So we have expanded to, one city now meet another. That's the reason why we are having series of boundary clashes. So those are the, but we cannot get exhausted. If the allocated one feed up, then there is room to extend, to expand. But that one for the bounded. Unbounded is where you and I are patronizing day in, day out. And the back end there, they are doing, we have the maintenance. We have daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually. So for the unbounded, most of the time they have it like quarterly or annually. But unbounded, you can have it daily, you can have it weekly by deleting the temporary files, the unfrequently used file. And know that they will delete it permanently. They will delete, on your phone or your laptop. When you delete from your database, it will not go permanently. It will go to recycling bin. Until you remove it from the recycling bin, that's when you can now say, okay, but you can still get it.
Retrieve it.
Cyberspace, through the cyberspace.
Isn't it interesting? Now let's talk about cyber security or insecurity. What is it? The level that you think you are permitted to. You mentioned it earlier that you don't want to go too deep there. Just tell us, what is cyber insecurity?
Thank you, sir. The cyber insecurity is when the cyberspace is facing threat.
From who?
From you and I. Òyìnbó tó ṣe pencil.
No, ló ṣe eraser.
Ló ṣe eraser. We are the architects. You and I are the architects of the cyberspace. We are the users there. We have two different users, front end and back end. The front end is for the general use. The back end is for the admin. And we have different types of administrators. But those administrators, we have some hackers.
Okay.
The reasonable, the legit hackers. For those hackers that are experts, among those front end, we have hackers too that are not legit.
Okay.
But they are using their professional skill or the knowledge that they acquire to create insecurity to cyberspace. For example, now, you had opportunity to have my nakedness. Maybe you want to exploit me. You can use that one to threaten me. That, Beju, I will go to the cloud and I'm going to the cyberspace. I will go to Twitter. I will go to this. And I know that once you have a single slot out, trillions have been and already stored in the space for other people to use. Because we have libraries. We have what we call the libraries, where it's being stored, and we have what we call reusable. But I just use that one as an example of insecurity. Another example that is even going now, issue of Boko Haram, kidnapping, and all, is part of cyber insecurity that we are facing in the country. But I believe, like I said, that we know how to handle those things if we are ready.
Okay, yes, if you are ready, you know, but the layman like me don't know. What must be done if one suspects fraudulent happenings in the cyberspace?
Thank you. As a layman, to the people in the market, in the offices, to the people that don't even know how to read and write, and they are facing this problem, the first thing is to quickly report. They need to report that threat to the appropriate person. The best thing is to the government. That's our that's where we normally run to. And that's the reason why we are still calling our government to always be there for us, to secure us well, so that they will be able to govern us well, appropriately. Because there is nothing that is going in this space that is hidden, sir.
Okay.
It might be hidden to you and I. Don't forget I told you that we have two different ends, back end and front end. The front end have no access to everything in the cloud. You have access to your immediate operation, immediate activities. But the back end has everything, all access. What we are doing, if you draw out a penny, you might know my BVN, my PIN is best known to me. It is best known to you at that moment, but it's also known to your back-end administrator.
Okay. And who are these administrators at the back end?
You and I. It can be you, it can be me. We are all users. But solely, you are the moderator here. You are serving as, you see what I don't see. You know what I don't know here. My own is to answer whatever you post to me. But you know in and out of this place. If you want me to fall down, you know how to do that. If I want to go into mistake, you know how to make me stand right, which I don't know. That's the typical example of how the back end operates. is like Eleha. The woman in the Buddha knows everything,
About
even
herself.
outside.
Yeah.
He knows what is inside,
Yeah.
and she knows what is outside.
Yeah.
But we that we are looking at the woman, we are just looking at the garment alone and other things that's open to us. So if they want to control that, okay, no, shoot that person. The person in the Buddha, you don't know, maybe he's armed robber or another person, but he himself know what to do. To save that person, the person in the Buddha know what to do. So that's exactly how the back end operates. They see everything. They are watching like camera. As you drop a call, all the calls you have been putting across to me, it has been dropping, and they have been monitored through the back end.
So the cyber world is a world of the pros and cons, and I say it's love and hate.
Of course, of course.
Why are we so keen on it? Do the gains that come from it, do they measure much above the losses? If it is a pro and con thing, the gains must be much better for us to risk it.
The gain is better, although it's very, very minute. Now, it's very voluminous. Not the disadvantages is something that's very minute, but
it can cause kata.
In fact, it can damage, destroy the whole world. But as it is, I will still continue advising us to embracing the use of AI, the use of technology. When we are talking about internet, AI, we are talking about technology. When we are talking in cyberspace, we are talking about technology. Because to service it, to activate it, to implement it, we need all these technologies. Now, cyber, very, very flexible to use. In the olden days, not even quite long, when we go to the bank, queue there,
25, 30 years ago.
Collect money, big, but if you want to carry just 100,000, you will know, you'll be doing like this. Are they not watching me? Even if you want to pay somebody, you'll be seen doing like this. But now, with the help of that, our security, our technology, as you hear now, you can have your trillions with you, and nobody will know. And you can make different billions of transactions without leaving this place, without holding a pen. So it's one of the opportunities that is so flexible. It's making people to live comfortable, neat, and portable. When we are talking about portability, it's there for us. When we are talking about consistency, is there for us. Not that you get to your app today, you now see another dimension. No, you won't see that. But you can go to the bank and see a new face today. Coming there tomorrow, another person. Go to hospital, see a person that you are familiar yourself with today. But tomorrow you might not. And you may like the person. But when you are using your AI, you continue.
Good. Time is not very much on our side, but
let me use that opportunity to appeal. Not only the younger ones are doing this, both old and young are engaging in this act of
cyber crimes,
cybercrime, everything. I'm using this opportunity that stop discouraging users that's using this legitimately to get it as their daily means, to provide for their needs appropriately. Whatever you want to do, you can use your knowledge in another way. that will even project and present to you that respect that you deserve. Integrity is very, very important. We don't need to allow our colleagues, our families to cry before we can get rich. So please, be a good hacker and be a good database, cyberspace administrator, network administrators, and others that are dealing with technology. God bless you.
Well, thank you for the admonition. 3 weeks ago, a philanthropy came round, donated 10 million to your institution to assist you equip the cyber security lab. What is a cyber security lab?
Thank you. The cybersecurity lab, as we know, the cyber, then the security. That security there is to protect, it serves as protection, protecting the cyberspace.
Yeah.
So the cybersecurity is the way of protecting the cyber attack.
Okay.
Because it's a critical, cyber attack is a critical issue when we are talking about cybersecurity. So we need to have proactive actions. So there must be a dedicated lab, not only for anything, to train. Yoruba people say that òrìṣà tá a bá ń ṣe, tá a bá fi ọmọ ẹni, yóò parun náà ni. So to bring out the younger ones that will be a true and legit hackers, crackers, cybersecurity administrators. That's the function of that lab, to acquire the practical knowledge, not only the theoretical knowledge. The lab is for them to have the application of the theory learned in the forward classroom.
That's for the students.
For the
So
students
you
and
take
for
them-
the research work.
You take them through
Of course.
cyber lab.
All the
details.
cyber activities, anything talk of cyberspace, cyber security, how you can come up with those solution, phishing and all. They will teach them there. How you can hack, how you can.
Yeah. Okay, you teach them all those things.
Of course they
So
will.
as a means of how you can hack and how you can
How
also prevent.
even how they can hack the nation's database.
Okay.
It's part of
Yes,
what they
yes,
are.
you have to train
They
them
have to
know.
go.
Yeah.
That's
Train
the
them to
reason
know.
why I'm saying that that knowledge needs to be used
Positively.
effectively, positively,
Yeah.
not in other way around.
Yes.
They are professional hackers.
Mhm.
They are professional. They have certificate for it to showcase. But they should not use it to destroy another person's life.
Now, when we hear glitches here and there, as we heard during the 2003 elections, what is involved? We hear glitches.
In terms of election?
Or anything, whatever it is, I don't want you to, but I'm just giving that as an example. When you hear of it, what leads to it? What causes it? And what have you?
Remember I told you that in the space, it's a room that will stop.
Yeah.
I, as an outsider,
You have your
I
own
will
room.
drop my own. You drop your own. You will drop your own. But you are the insider there. You are the one that controlling, monitoring what they are submitting.
Yeah.
Osun State votes send to the same database, but they have platform. There is a particular platform that the administrator will be assessing, viewing, to know what is going on. So at the back end, there is opportunity to do
Anything. No.
to
Okay.
do anything whatsoever.
Right.
Even to change, I posted one. Back end can change it to anything.
11.
Even more.
Oh,
And if I check it again, I will see that 11.
You still see the 11, but the end product will be more than 11.
I posted one.
Yes. Okay. And then they have changed it to say 11.
11.
And when it comes back, you will still see the 11.
I will see that 11 that changed. If I now query that, I don't want to say that.
Oh, yeah, no, just be smart about it. If you query that, what happens?
If I query that, I will give you thousands upon thousands of
reasons,
answers that will give you, that will substantiate my 11 or more.
Okay. And that's what I want to know. You are not.
I told you, òyìnbó tó ṣe pencil ló ṣe eraser.
Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, that's why I said you are invited you here as a seminar to conduct a seminar for us. Let people
but
know.
If you are dealing with integrity, like that kind of area is a sensitive area that you need to know the kind of person that will man that power. Well, ẹnìkan ìdágbóṣe. Not only the head, the subordinate must be trustworthy and known by their own. But if you know, with people that enjoy money or luxuries, you can buy for many things and nothing will happen. Nothing will happen.
You've touched on very, very sensitive issues. We won't allow you to go beyond that, but then it's food for thought for everything. Before we go, one or two more questions. How well is your institution, in particular your faculty, which is where the cyber security lab is, how prepared you for that challenge or that opportunity that has been brought to you?
Not only Union. Anyway, we have association. It's a rule and it's a standard rule. As you make a design now, we have what we call the backup setup. The backup setup will continue. Most, because if you say that you block them now, they are working. I mean the fraudsters. They are working day in, day out.
To outsmart you.
To outsmart. Exactly, that's what we are doing as a researcher. It's a research lab. And not only research lab for field's sake to carry the activities. But I won't go details, because when you are talking about security, security issue is not something that you need to be discussing on table. I normally laugh when I hear them discussing the way out, especially on the issue of security. It shouldn't be.
It should be. But if they don't do that, people
in-house now, it shouldn't be in-house. Then the strategy will be those set up. So that how many times have you have those kidnapper Boko Haram revealing their strategy? How many times? It's we that will say, okay, the CP or that IG will go to this place to borrow. No. If truly we want to carry out what we call security, no alert will be made. I have served my university as Dean Student Affairs
some years back.
For years. I learned a lot. I learned a lot from that. Security, you don't reveal it. Paseru, but in Nigeria, we normally pass it and bang it and bang it and bang it. And
the
the opposition will now using that as variables. They will be collecting as variable to manipulate and get prepared. That's security. What they know, Nigeria knows. They know that they don't need to reveal, but they know what they are doing. It's better we'll stop deceiving ourselves.
Okay, very briefly, what is cyber forensic?
Thank you. Let me explain so that layman will know. Cyber forensic, for example, now, I just say, Daddy, please give me your phone. I just want to insert my SIM into it. Now, inserting, you call, then you leave it. I remove my SIM. I'm a criminal.
Yeah.
They will trace you. Okay. They will trace it to you.
Yeah.
When they are getting out those things. It's part of the cyber forensic. Okay. Because there is...
Okay, no. You know, but certainly, okay, what is your word for all Nigerians using the cyberspace?
Well, my word to them is to please, let's use that cyberspace as been expected. Let's use it to generate and acquire legit money. We can use it to... You don't need to rent shop if you know how to use this cyberspace very well. You don't need to go and take billions to... You don't. Just get your
home,
your link. Then set up your room, your sitting room. Then have your content, send it. You have your connections with it. Okay. Then you can get your money, core money, direct money, without embarrassment, without affecting yourself or tampering your life or jeopardizing your future with it.
Thank you very much, Associate Professor Adepeju Adigun.
Thank you, sir.
He's from the Osun State University, from the Department of Computer Science, and you will agree with me that he had done justice to this presentation. It is for us all to look at it. He has given us the thought, the ideas, and he has come with a clarion call. Let us use the cyberspace very positively. I'd like to thank you very much for coming. It has been worth my while waiting, pacing you to come, and duties not allowing you to come. But as long as you have come, we wish you the very best.
Thank you, sir.
And we look forward to your becoming a full-fledged professor in the days, months, and years to come.
Amen.
God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Yes.
Viewers at home, we have had a lady associate professor of a world that ordinarily you would think belongs to the male. She's a computer scientist. She lectures at the university, Osun State University, where she is an associate professor. Thank you for watching in the belief that you have listened to her and have gained 1, 2, 3, or 4 things that must be done to make our nation great. I'm Adeto Isheshitu Alamo. I thank you for watching. God bless us all. See you.